Hi, I'm Brandy, co-founder of Atrantil, and today we're going to talk about fasting and the different types of fasts. Now you may be wondering, why should I do a fast? Fasting is one of life's greatest hacks. Fasting has been shown to improve a number of different medical conditions, including metabolic syndrome, high blood pressure, diabetes, and a ton of others. So when you start thinking about fasting, if you decide to move forward, one of the biggest things you need to do is figure out what type of fast is best for you. Not all fasts are created equal. So there's some where you can eat during the fast, there's some that you can't, there's some that last longer, and it just really depends what fits your lifestyle. Because the number one thing about fasting is being consistent. That's where you get all the beneficial results, is when you're consistent. And if it doesn't fit with your lifestyle, it's going to be really hard to stay consistent with the fast. So that's the first thing you have to think about. The second thing is, what are my goals of this fast? There are different things that different fasts do. Like I said, not all fasts are created equal. Some fasts will help you lose weight really quickly, and that's a great goal if you have a vacation or a reunion or something you want to go to look forward to. You may want to just lose weight. Other fasts are designed to help with things like diabetes or high blood pressure. So knowing your goals and knowing what will fit your lifestyle will really help you stay consistent in your fast. There are different types of fasts. There are all different kinds of fasts. One thing I would recommend is do your research before you pick one. There's fasts for people who have really busy lifestyles, and if that's the case, you may want to think of doing like the 5-2 fast, where you have 5 days where you can eat and 2 days where you're fasting. The reason I recommend one of these for busy people is because the 2 days where you're fasting, those can be the days where you're really busy. Because if you pick days that you're fasting on the days when you're constantly moving, constantly doing things, it's going to be way easier than picking your fasting days on the days when you're just sitting at home watching TV, listening to your stomach growl. So things like that, or the alternate day fast, is great for people who have busy schedules, because it's just like it's called alternate day. You alternate every other day fasting. So pick those fasting days on your days when you're the most busy. There's other kinds of fasting plans, like the meal prepping plan. If you're a great plan ahead person, you can do all your meal prep ahead of time. And then this meal prepping plan, it gives you a constant caloric intake so you don't get malnourished. There's the time-restricted fast, where if you don't think you can go an entire day without eating, you can do a time-restricted fast. So it's just a period of time, 4 to 6 hours, where you can actually eat during the fast. So there's all kinds of fasts. It really depends what fits you and your lifestyle. Do your research, know which one you can stick with, and know which one suits your goals before you start a fast. There's some tips that I have to help you before you begin your fast. Number one tip: always consult your healthcare professional or your physician to see if fasting is right for you. Fasting is not for everyone, so make sure that you are in a place and your body's healthy enough to start a fast. Number two, always stop a fast if anytime during the fast you start to feel sick or you feel that something's just not right. If you start to have any kind of adverse symptom, stop the fast. Again, fasting's not for everyone. Another tip: do your meal prep ahead of time. If you are one of those people who has to feed your family, or you know you're going to be eating the next day, you may be fasting today but eating the next day, do all your prep on those days when you can eat, because the last thing you want is to have the temptation in front of you. Limit that temptation. If you start to have temptation, another great tip is exercise. Now, you don't have to go all crazy since you're not eating and you may not feel like exercising, but go for a walk or go for a bike ride, take a stroll. Do exercise. Not only is exercise great for you anyways, but it helps to limit those cravings. Another great tip: have an accountability partner. Having accountability partners is great for so many things in life, but also for fasting, because you have someone to help you get through it. Another great life hack is, when you're fasting, nourish your microbiome. Your microbiome is your second brain. Your microbiome controls so many different things in your body that even though you're fasting, you still want to nourish your microbiome. So a great thing to do is to have some kind of supplement such as Atrantil that acts as a prebiotic. Prebiotics nourish the microbiome. Now this supplement, it won't affect your fast, it won't break the benefits that your fast is providing, but it will add additional benefits by continuing to nourish your microbiome. Another great thing that you need to keep in mind is that it's not impossible. Fasting is 100% mental. You can do it. You can get through it by planning, by meal prepping, by planning out your days so that your busiest days are your fasting days. You can get through it. My number one tip is it's not impossible. You can get through it. With willpower, you can do it, and you will reap the benefits of it. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned a little bit, and happy fasting.